Yo, what's up, team? Your boy J3 is back in the building. And I got my partner in crime.
Pause? No, that ain't pause worthy. But what it do, y'all? What it do?
His voice is
Glad
effed up,
to be
man.
back. My voice is a little messed up.
They worked you till your voice was gone.
I don't know what happened. Maybe it's the ass I ate. I'm just gonna say, don't eat every woman's ass. So, huh?
I'm not gonna entertain that. But anyway, we back in the building for another Death Battle episode. Now, the last time we did this, we had like a contest going on. But I was like, you know what, man? I ain't got time for all the counting and adding and stuff like that.
I ain't got no time.
So let's just have fun and react to this next Death Battle. You guys know I just got into Naruto a couple months back, and I'm really enjoying the show.
Naruto!
And we reacted to the Naruto one. That was hot. That was hot.
Wait, who is it? Naruto and...
Ichigo. From
Oh, yeah, from Bleach.
From Bleach, yeah.
That's right.
And now we have Sasuke.
Oh.
We all know who Sasuke is. He's versus a cat named
Hiei.
And that's from
Yu Yu Hakusho, one of the greatest.
Yeah, and you know it's funny.
Greatest animes.
Cause you know, that's on the list.
I was about to say you ain't even watched this beach
It's
yet.
on the list, but
Cause if you watch it, you gonna see how dope Hiei is, bro.
I believe it.
That nigga Hiei.
Believe it.
Ruth.
No, I believe it. And that was one of my biggest regrets of not getting into anime when I should have. But however, I'm about to see how real this is on this death battle. So let's get into Sasuke versus Hiei. Hiei Sports is in the game. Alright.
Don't do that.
Huh?
Don't disrespect my nigga like that.
Okay,
bro.
okay.
That's my guy.
Okay.
That's my buddy.
Oh, it's your buddy?
Yes.
He's about to get bodied.
No, he's not.
Well, we'll see by the
Cause
results.
you ain't seen
All right,
in
all right.
action, bro.
Well, let's watch this. Let's see what's up. Death battle.
What are they playing? Craps. Looks like some shit you be playing.
Sometimes.
Oh, they got their own game. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's clean.
I heard a couple cats been doing that lately, making their own stuff.
They're grim, nihilistic, and dreadfully ominous. Even when they fight on the side of good, they'll never crack a smile or share in the reward.
Oh, great. We're talking about edgelords, aren't we?
Sasuke, rival to Naruto Uzumaki and the solitary survivor of the Uchiha clan.
And Hiei, rival to Yusuke Urameshi
like
and lonely orphan to demons.
Who the fuck is Yui?
Neat. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. The Uchiha clan was renowned for their incredible ability in battle. Despite being one of the founding families of the Hidden Leaf Village, Konoha, the Uchiha were outcast and cut off.
For good reason. Their people had gotten pretty famous for attacking the village with a big nine-tailed fox. So, not a good look.
But everything changed with the head of the clan's firstborn son, Itachi. He was a brilliant boy and a promising future for the family.
Even becoming the youngest kid to ever graduate ninja school.
Yeah,
I went there for a bit, but then I learned they didn't use guns, so, you know.
But Itachi opposed the clan's latest plot for a coup. His response was, well, pretty clear-cut.
I'll say he went and murdered all of them. Every last one, except for his kid brother, Sasuke. Naturally, Sasuke was pretty pissed off that his big bro killed his whole family, so he swore to become the bestest shinobi ever and hunt Itachi down. Probably should have let him in on the plan there, Ichi.
Just like his brother, Sasuke soared through his schooling with flying colors, quickly learning the three primary kinds of ninjutsu, or ninja techniques.
Ninjutsu, which is basically magic spells, genjutsu, which messes with the mind, and taijutsu, the one where you just punch people.
While Sasuke impressed with inhuman speed, swordsmanship, and physical ferocity, he's mastered several powerful ninjutsu techniques.
Like belching his classic fire breath, making up to 8 shadow clones of himself, and the Chidori, a ball of frigging lightning that has some shocking effects.
Plus many more. And along the path to revenge, he spent much of his time perfecting and improving these techniques, even mastering lightning release to the point of casting Kirin, an electric strike in the shape of a dragon.
Divine Intervention 2.0. Smiting your foes is the way to go.
He can infuse his abilities with any of the 5 elements: fire, wind, earth, water.
Heart!
No, lightning, obviously.
Oh.
As well as yin release, an element of creation itself.
So basically, don't make fun of Sasuke to his face, cause he'll kill the shit out of you before you even know what's happening. And we haven't even covered his best weapon yet.
Right, it turns out Itachi didn't only spare his brother because he loved him. He planned for Sasuke to witness this horror. He planned for Sasuke to swear revenge on him. Because this was the sort of trauma and hatred necessary to unlock an Uchiha's greatest weapon, the Sharingan.
The Sharingan eyes aren't some cool-looking lenses. They give Sasuke a bunch of new abilities. He can see chakra, the energy within people that powers jutsu. He can copy an opponent's techniques, memorizing them after one look.
I don't know how they got it.
Mirror image of my own taijutsu.
He can even trap you in a bonkers genjutsu hallucination that makes you go crazy or just pass out. Like me on Saturday.
And that's just the standard version. By adding the trauma of loss to the mix, the Sharingan can evolve
like a Pokemon
into the Mangekyo Sharingan. With the Mangekyo, Sasuke can call upon far greater powers. He can cast Amaterasu, an irrepressible black fire hot enough to burn the sun. Even better, Sasuke can summon the Susanoo, an enormous avatar of chakra that fights for and protects him.
Which is strong enough to slice through meteors. Badass. Too bad Sharingan Part 2 has one big downside.
Yes, it eventually causes the user to go blind.
Unless you find someone else with the same manky eyes, pluck those out of his head, then rip out your own eyes and replace them with the other guys. Gross!
And so, Sasuke found and killed his older brother, avenging his family and swapping Mangekyo eyes, which was, again, Itachi's plan all along. So, good job?
Who came up with this shit?
Well,
I don't care, man. It's my fault. I'm
We're not
late.
done with eyeball shenanigans, though. He also got some Rinnegan circles, which gives him all sorts of weird context-sensitive powers. Like the I'm not gonna say that word. He teleports by bending space and time.
Most notably, the Rinnegan grants Sasuke the powers of the 6 paths, like the Diva path for manipulating gravity, the Human path for ripping out souls, and the Preta path for draining energy.
Like a ninja vampire!
Sasuke has used the Diva path in particular to extreme effect, once creating multiple planetoids which crashed in an explosion visible from outer space.
By checking out the Earth's curve here, it's pretty obvious the blast is worth more than 35 teratons of TNT. That's 7 billion times more powerful than the Tsar Bomb, the biggest nuke ever detonated.
And as mentioned before, Sasuke is known for his incredible speed, able to keep pace with the likes of fellow legends Naruto and Madara. In fact, Naruto once dodged an attack from Madara which, according to the 4th databook, moves at the speed of light.
And Sasuke can fight Naruto to a draw. You know, the guy who's an alien descendant with a demon fox in his belly and also took a beam to the face that sliced the moon in half? That's a 27 exaton blast right there.
With his quest complete, Sasuke finally discovered Itachi's true goals. But even after making peace and having a child of his own, he never could return to the happy life of society.
You just can't shake off all that edginess.
Instead, Sasuke chose to defend the Hidden Leaf from a distance, just like his brother before him.
Don't mess with Sasuke of the Sharingan.
Damn, they're spoiled.
If anyone who criticizes my way of life were to come forward, I'd turn around and kill every single one of their loved ones, so that they too could grasp what it's like to experience this hatred of mine.
Standing less than 5 feet tall, this black-clad goth child may not seem so intimidating at first glance.
Yeah, I mean, paint a red stripe on him and he's just a human Shadow the Hedgehog.
But in reality, Hiei is a menacing warrior of demonic heritage, born to a forbidden love between an ice woman and a fire monster.
Ah, reminds me of me and my ex. Well, too bad the rest of the ice ladies got pissed that she had banged a literally hot dude, so when her son was born, they chucked the little bastard right off their floating island. Damn, ladies, I know you're jealous, but you don't gotta take it out on the kid. That's my stepfather's job.
And yet, the child survived. Raised by thieves and remembering every last moment of the catastrophe of his birth, Hiei swore revenge.
And having bandits for foster parents means he got into stealing and murder at a wonderfully young age.
With his otherworldly physique, Hiei quickly became an expert in athletic ability and swordsmanship. These skills would grow even further after he joined forces with his rival, the spirit detective Yusuke.
But he needed more than blades and brawn to get back at the ice bitches. So he went to Shigure, the Doctor of Darkness, who would implant a magical third eye into his forehead. Cause we still ain't done with these eyeball shenanigans, I guess.
This was the Jagan, literally translating to evil eye. With the Jagan, Hiei wields numerous mystical powers. He can spy on people and objects from 10 kilometers away. He can read minds and protect his own from powerful mental attacks. He can move objects and energy with telekinesis.
And that's just the start of his powers. But with the Jagan stuck in his face, Hiei finally made the trip to Ice Town. But wasn't quite what he expected.
Right, instead of slaughtering the demon women as he planned, he spared them. Because he realized that they lived meaningless, cold lives.
You get it, cause they're ice people.
Is this pity? From a demon?
I mean, you might not want to invite this guy to your next backyard party, but he's not that bad of a guy. Case in point, he found out he's got a twin sister and set out on a new mission to find and protect her.
And with the Jagan Eye and his further abilities, he'd make one powerful bodyguard.
Yeah, by incinerating all your enemies! He can light his punches ablaze with his fist of the mortal flame, giving his foes a sick burn. But what's better than normal fire? Demon fire, of course! Dragon-shaped demon fire!
This is the Dragon of the Darkness Flame, an overwhelming entity of fire and pain that can obliterate foes in an instant.
It just killed all those people! I feel a little bad, but they're demons, so yeah.
The dragon burns hotter than fire and is difficult to control. It can even turn on its wielder. Yet Hiei has recklessly forced himself to master the technique, with some, trial and error. Don't worry, you got
like that.
His demon elemental resistance has certainly helped. He can power through most elemental attacks no problem, and is basically immune to fire and ice. And when he wants to get up close and personal, he can mold the darkness flame into a kick-ass sword.
He can even summon multiple dragons after assuming his ultimate form, the Giganchi.
Oh yeah, you thought one extra eye was creepy? How about a bunch of eyes all over? Which, to me, just seems like a lot of weak points.
Well, it's not. The Giganchi form greatly increases all of Hiei's abilities, not just the Darkness Flame. And to add even more layers to this, Hiei can also absorb the Dragon of the Darkness Flame himself, further increasing his strength and speed.
All of which lets him keep kicking ass and taking names around the demon world. His buddy Yusuke was quick enough to dodge lightning, but was not fast enough to see all of Hiei's sword swings when he slashed up this ice guy, Siryu.
How many times did you cut him? Only 16. And here I could only keep track of 7 or 8.
Therefore, Hiei was clearly attacking at speeds far faster than lightning, around 300 times the speed of sound, and that was still very early in his journey when he was considered a C-class demon. As he ranked up, Hiei gained even more incredible speed.
His darkness sword could even cut and burn through Kuro Momotaro, who evolved to be totally immune to, cutting and burning. So figure that one out.
By the end of his adventures, Hiei was ranked S-class level, making him many times faster than before and equal in power to his rival Yusuke.
And that means he's super powerful.
Right. Sensui, an S-class human, claimed he had to limit his power, as a mere 50% of it could create a worldwide earthquake. Yusuke's mentor, Genkai, even believed Yusuke could obliterate the entire planet.
But conveniently, the demon world is a lot bigger and tougher than Earth, so this crazy power level is tricky to prove. Either way, Hiei's basically on a league of his own.
As shown by Sensui, a typical S-class demon can defeat 3 A-class ones with minimal effort.
But Hiei took on 500 all by himself!
I unleashed 500 A-class demons.
Then you should know by now that when I say 500 A-class demons, I mean 1,000.
Damn, dude, shouldn't they call you like Ultimate S+ class or something by now?
Well, he's certainly comparable to Yusuke. When Yusuke fought the Demon King Yomi in the Demon World Tournament, the two of them hit each other so hard that this happened.
Holy shit, that's insane!
While this technically occurred on a tree in the hardier Demon World, yes, that's a tree, we can calculate the curvature of the planet as seen here. The treetop appears to be well above cloud level, and we can use the circumference and the distance to this girl to determine the explosion's overall size. With all this in mind, we concluded the blast must have been at least 4.5 million meters high, nearly 15 million feet.
From just a punch! Well, I guess 2 punches technically, but Yusuke wasn't even in top form at the time, and he survived being in the middle of all that. Since Hiei can fight evenly with Yusuke and even move faster than him, I'd say they're definitely in the same ballpark of power level.
And just for kicks, Hiei can separate his spirit from his mortal body while still maintaining all of his abilities.
So, is he a demon? Or a ghost?
Both, I guess. He can do this anytime he wants, unlike normal people who need to be killed, or sometimes just knocked out.
You mean like this?
Damn.
Ah, ghost!
Anyway, Hiei kept his word and soon found his sister in need of aid. Despite his terrible upbringing, he's actually found a supportive family among friends.
Except he never did tell her he was her brother, cause he's just too emo for that.
Still, few can match the dangerous power Hiei commands.
Great little, great
Once your
competition
own
right
doom
here.
has been unraveled,
I want to see who
I
wins this
assure you
thing.
there's no turning back.
After these commercials. Alright, so I don't know anything about Yu Yu Hakusho yet, right? And from what they've said about Hiei, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Getting right.
Yeah. So I'm feeling that. I know a lot more about Sasuke. Especially they actually gave me a little bit more about him.
Yeah, they spoiled.
I already knew he was gonna kill his brother. That was just obvious, bro. Like, come on, man. He got bodied when he first said that. That's what he received the first time. That was automatically when I see you. That's where they kill you. Like, that's just what it is. But anyway, I got a question for you before we move forward in this battle. Right?
Yeah.
Which one's better? Naruto or Yu Yu Hakusho?
Anime-wise?
Anime-wise.
Me personally, I'm a sucker for classics, and that's kind of what I grew up on. So I'm gonna have to say the Yu Yu Hakusho. One, because
You sound like Busy Bone, but go ahead.
it didn't have all them fillers. Number two, it had a great story. It was grittier. You had this little foul-mouthed teenager from high school. He low-key bullying. You couldn't make a damn bully in this day and age. People go on fucking Outlash and be like,
Yeah.
that's insensitive.
Yeah. And if
Let me take your freedom of speech, and then whatever. But it was gritty. It was gritty. It was real, and just the character development to me was on point.
Okay. Now y'all gonna remember that because I'm gonna watch the Yu Yu Hakusho real soon. I got 5. Well, I'm watching Naruto, One Piece. I gotta finish Attack on Titan.
Okay. Attack on Titan was incredible.
And Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop is also incredible.
And I think that's it. So
you gotta watch Baki and Kengan Ashura.
yeah, and they said Hunter x Hunter or something like that.
Oh yeah,
but anyway,
Hunter x Hunter, because that's the same people that made Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay, that's probably why everybody's been pumping that up. All right, so who you think gonna win this battle though? EA.
I'm gonna say it because one, he's immune to fire and ice. One of Sasuke's moves is flame based. Well, both of them are technically flame based. I don't think the what is that? The genjutsu is gonna work against his third eye.
Yeah.
Because he's immune to a lot of that stuff too. So
mind controls and stuff. And Sasuke, they said Sasuke can. Got you. Well, I'm already on that. The Hiei. I think his power is way greater than what Sasuke's bringing to the table. Sasuke's powerful, and we both went on speed and stuff. But this guy, he looks like a force to be reckoned with.
According to what they said, Hiei is planetary. He can destroy a whole planet, from what they said. So I don't think Sasuke
finna lose this again, man. He finna lose, man. He finna lose. You lose in the show, you gonna lose on this too. All right, let's roll this thing.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, let me tell you how to protect yourself from the ghost in the machine with ExpressVPN.
These days, having a VPN is essential, and trust me, ExpressVPN is the best you can find.
What's a VPN? It's like having a virtual bodyguard for your internet.
VPN stands for Virtual Private Network and protects your privacy and data while you're browsing. It blocks outside snooping, interference, and censorship. And unlike most other VPNs, ExpressVPN is perfect for gaming. With shorter connection routes between you and gaming servers, ExpressVPN reduces ping and overall lag.
And by masking my location, I've downloaded games from other countries with earlier launch dates, so I get to play all those sweet JRPGs early and make all my friends jealous.
You like JRPGs?
Who doesn't? ExpressVPN gives you faster speeds than other VPN providers, server options across 94 countries, apps for every device you can imagine, and it's easy to use. Connect with just one click.
Take back your internet privacy today and find out how you can get 3 months free by clicking the link in the description box or by going to expressvpn.com/battle. That's expressvpn.com/battle.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
Let's get it, yo. Let's get it. Okay. Okay, no, I thought I was gonna put some little graphics in this thing.
Well, the background's 3D.
You! Where are you going?
That's not your business.
Turn back!
Fist of the mortal flame!
Alright, let's get that fight.
I'll end this quickly.
Okay. That was a blur. Nice.
No match.
Oh, that's the. Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing.
How interesting.
There you go. So it was all mental. Okay.
What? How? Pathetic fool. I'm the power, fire, dash, incarnate.
Copyright, I guess.
Dragon of the darkness flame!
Okay.
Damn you!
Sorry.
Nigga not impressed though.
Dragon?
Kind of kite tonight right here. With Incredible Hulk enjoy. Battle with eyeballs.
He's gonna do that meteor mode.
No match.
Oh, the nigga fatigue.
Oh, he naked too.
Oh, that nigga knocked him out.
I'll put you to rest now.
That's more like it. A fight fit for a demon.
He caught
Wait, really? I thought this was an easy win for Sasuke. What happened?
Well, hold on. I promise there's a good explanation. This was an extremely close match. Sasuke was certainly faster than Hiei, given his light speed reactions through scaling to Naruto. And technically he went through superior training, so there's certainly a few versions of this fight where he could use those advantages to take the win.
But we're always looking for who has the best chances to win most often, not just in very specific situations.
Exactly. At first glance, it's easy to assume Sasuke's enormous and varied arsenal could have simply overwhelmed Hiei. But to our surprise, Hiei had perfect counters for almost everything Sasuke could throw at him. Being a fire and ice demon hybrid with elemental resistances, he's powered through electrical attacks like the Chidori before, and his fire immunity and oneness with the darkness flame turned the devastating Amaterasu into a mere annoyance.
Sasuke's Rinnegan gave him gravity control, and that Sharingan Genjutsu was pretty brutal. But Hiei's Jagan gave him telekinesis and mental protections, putting the brakes on Sasuke's eye shenanigans. Even if Sasuke tried using human path on him to rip out his soul, it wouldn't have mattered, cause Hiei could keep fighting as a ghost!
And frankly, it's unlikely Sasuke was that much faster. While Hiei could outpace Lightning at C class, the difference between spirit classes is far greater than a simple 100 or 200% increase. After all, a lower S class could beat 3 A class fighters without much effort, and Hiei is an upper S class. But most surprisingly, Hiei's level of power surpassed Sasuke's.
No friggin' way!
Let's look at the Susanoo's meteor feat. By measuring the meteor's size compared to the Susanoo and applying sheer force, we determined this feat equaled about 364 teratons of TNT at most.
In scientific terms, that's a hell of a lot. And obviously scaling to Naruto means he could take a hit worth 27 exatons. How could Hiei top that?
Well, recall how there were multiple claims that S-class demons could obliterate the Earth. Since most fights took place in the demon world, which is much hardier than the human one, these claims were difficult to prove and seemed a little dubious.
Until Yusuke fought Yomi and they made that gigantic explosion.
As we determined earlier, that blast was at least 4.5 million meters tall. At minimum, the kinetic energy of an explosion like this would equal about 285 zetatons of TNT.
That's 21 zeros! Way more than Sasuke's meteor feat. Even if we half it because there's 2 people doing the punching, that's still over 5,000 times greater than the Naruto moon slice.
It's probably even more impressive than that. If the tree is actually closer to the clouds and therefore closer to the planet, that technically changes this shot's perspective, which would mean the tree is actually even wider, the explosion even larger, and thus the kinetic energy even greater.
So when Genkai said an S-class demon like Yusuke or Hiei could wipe out a planet, she wasn't kidding around.
Correct. While Sasuke is equal to beings powerful enough to slice and shift moons, he still could not match Hiei's strength. Even if Hiei was only half as strong as Yusuke, this would still put him well above Sasuke in terms of sheer power output and durability.
So while Sasuke was still faster, he had a real tough time trying to land a fatal blow.
There were a lot of factors in this fight, and Sasuke certainly clinched several advantages of his own. But in the end, Hiei's impeccable abilities, perfect counters, and clearly superior power took the victory.
Sasuke lost the edge and was a Sharinganer.
The winner is Hiei.
Hiei. This is in the game. Congratulations, Hiei. I chose Hiei. You chose Hiei.
Yeah, ain't nobody messing with my boy, man.
So, besides all the extra, you know, Dev out throwing numbers that don't even exist in junk. You know, it was a 40 on ton. Like, what are you talking about, bro? These even words? You know what I mean? So, but besides all that, Hiei just put a lot into it. I saw him beating Sasuke. Sasuke is great and powerful, but at the same time, just certain stuff he was doing was like, yo, I see you, you know, serving Sasuke up, man. You sick as heck. Look at this fool. But
I ain't even sick, bro.
I
It's
ain't
just
even
my
sick.
throat.
Scraping.
Yeah, that's what I seen. Laughing.
Go ahead.
Nah, that's definitely what I seen. But mainly, I was gonna pick Hiei either way, honestly, just because that's one of my favorite animes. But after seeing all the specs and the performance and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, he got that hands down. Especially none of them ninja techniques is gonna work on this dude. So
yeah, he's too fast for you to activate. Just do anything. Because I looked at it like he could have used the shadow clones, but it would have been too slow for him to try to bring those out when him running around like that.
Right. He can't even bring them out on the scale of Naruto.
That would have changed the scale right there.
Yeah.
You'd have been on something else. But it was a cool battle. Unfortunately I don't know much about Hiei to really get that hyped. Like I want to get hyped. But I don't know too much about him. I know a little something about him, but I do know this right here. After seeing this death battle, I know I'm about to tune into Yu Yu Hakusho faster than I thought I was gonna do. This was like more of a June thing for me, but you know what? I might have to make it a May thing.
You dumb as hell.
Nah, I'm actually gonna have to dive into it a little quicker because C. Smith was telling me about Yu Yu Hakusho. He's on that one. He love that show right there. So, yeah, shout out to Death Battle for this one. It got somebody to watch Yu Yu Hakusho, and if you got somebody to watch something new, you did your job. This was a dope battle, man. Can't wait to do some more reactions, see some more battles, see what else they're gonna put on the table. I got a chance to see Naruto and Sasuke in a death battle, and that was tight. So, what else battles you looking forward to? Who would you like to see in a battle? Just on the death battle, level.
Yikes!
They always throwing somebody new in that thing.
I would say Funk It. Since these animes, they usually pick like two characters that are kind of similar. I would say friggin' Baki and the nigga from King and Ashura, because they're both pretty much like the same type of dang anime, just two different characters.
Alright, for sure. Keep it a buck with you. I think it's time to throw my hero in this. I wouldn't mind seeing All Might
versus One Punch Man.
Nah. One Punch Man, it's too much of a parody. He gonna lose anyway.
Hell yeah.
Probably get All Might.
It had to be somebody from another show that's a symbol of peace.
Who's else a symbol of peace?
Superman.
He ain't gonna win that battle.
That's OP.
That's gonna kill that fool.
Done. That's done.
Just All Might versus somebody else. I wouldn't mind seeing it. They'll know who to put. I think All Might needs to come into the death battle soon.
Yeah, I don't know who they put him against.
Who could All Might?
Shazam? I don't know.
Nah. All Might could probably fucks with like a Wonder Woman or something, huh?
It's kind of hard to judge.
Cause all my powers.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to judge his powers though.
He fast. He's strong, fast, and durable.
I still got to see the movie. I'm tripping.
You ain't seen the movie yet?
No.
My Hero?
No.
Oh shit, you tripping. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. You obviously know that we're a little tired though because we've been at work, you know what I'm saying, doing our thing though. But we had to do this for you guys, man. Hope you guys enjoy. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and push that subscribe button, thumbs up this video, and don't forget to share. Tell your mama, your daddy, your cousins, your sisters, your brothers, your grandmamas, your dog. Spread the news. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm J3.
Oh, I was just thought you was just gonna. Alright, what up? Oh, we're not. Oh, never mind. Alright, we out.
Peace out, y'all.